What is going on, guys? It's Saturn Reaper here, and we are back again covering 3 pieces of information. But the thing that is most important to us here is kind of debunking what shadows are on console, or at least what they represent in terms of game FPS. So, a lot of people are under the impression that, without shadows, there'd be a lot better players because they would have a higher FPS. And that is actually debunked as of today because one of the Epic employees was actually able to give us a kind of a statement about that. And it was actually found in his comments, which I guess it went under the radar, and it just surfaced up today. So here is what Dan has to say. Disabling shadows would not result in an FPS gain, at least on console. The render thread is rarely the bottleneck, and we have dynamic resolution for the GPU, which leaves the game thread taking the blame. In almost all cases, we miss a frame. So that is kind of hard to decipher exactly what he's talking about there, but I think in the first sentence, it pretty much sums up everything we need to know from that. We don't need to know the nitty-gritty parts of it, but disabling shadows would not result in an FPS game, at least on console. So, shadows are annoying. A very, very annoying and a very, very popular topic for consoles. We really want those to be able to be disabled, but it will not result in you having a better late game experience if that's what you're expecting for competitive play. And other than that, it really just doesn't give any, FPS benefits. However, disabling shadows would be really nice for us because we'd be able to see a lot better in general, and that's something that a lot of people are talking about. Because right now, if you go from an Xbox One, that's what I did, from an Xbox One to an Xbox One X, you will notice the difference in shadows is insane. Like, it's bad. The shadows become so much more darker on the Xbox One X because obviously it's enhanced graphics, and it was really bad the first few times playing. It was really, really bad. Like, this game was almost unplayable because I couldn't see half of the enemies I was shooting at, but it's definitely something that they have to work on in the future. Now, our second piece of information here is the shadow grenades coming out tomorrow. Now, we did talk about these in a leak, and I want to specify exactly what they are because we do know what they are, or at least this is what has been leaked. Now, take this with a grain of salt. We don't know if it's 100% sure of what's going to be happening for tomorrow because obviously it's coming out tomorrow, but it is supposed to be a grenade where if you throw it at your feet, you pretty much get the exact same shadow stone effect. So it's not like a smoke screen like the smoke grenade was, but this is literally like a shadow grenade, as in, like, you throw it at your feet and you're gonna get the shadow effect. Now, it's funny because we have had this kind of like recurring theme of, hot rocks are in the game, then shockwaves became a thing. So this is kind of like a recurring theme. When we have rifts in the game, then we get rifts to go. So it's like making whatever major, season item into some sort of like portable, usable, throwable item is a common theme for them, and it's kind of a surprise that it took a whole nother season or 2 seasons to get to that point, but we do have that going for us now. And then our last major piece of information here is overtime challenges. Yes, I remember we did cover these in a video. I don't know if I have the image of the exact overtime challenges, if they were leaked at all. I don't think we had specific leaks for the overtime challenges, but I could be wrong, and if I can find them, I'll throw them up on your screen right now. But I think that tomorrow we should get overtime. Now, it's funny because there was a statement made, and I did retweet this. It was a statement made, I'm going to throw that on your screen as well, that account merging is ending, and it will come to an end on May 6th, 2 days before Season 9 begins, which means that Season 9 would officially start on May 8th. May 8th is actually a Wednesday, so that kind of makes sense. May 8th or May 9th, somewhere in there, that actually makes 110% sense for how the seasons go. But it's weird that we also have like overtime skins and overtime things in the coding, so we don't know exactly what's going to happen tomorrow. If that account merging statement was kind of loose and just like transparent, they weren't really trying to expose that, hey, we do have overtime challenges coming, and we're going to announce those soon. So we should see tomorrow what happens with that. But that's the one thing I wanted to put on you guys' radar. So right now, just wanted to clarify, shadows obviously are a thing that does not increase FPS. However, it would be nice to have. Shadow grenade is literally the shadow stones, but as a portable form. And the last piece of information is that potential overtime challenges are coming tomorrow. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, sub, up, share around. Also, if you're wondering why we keep playing the end game LTM, you bet your butt I'm going to play it until it's gone, because this is literally the last time that it could ever be in the game, other than when Endgame comes out on like DVD maybe. And even then, I highly doubt it, because when Infinity War came out on DVD, they did not bring the Thanos LTM back. So this remaining few days is most likely the last time we're ever going to have an Avengers crossover in this game, at least for a long time. So don't expect for this mode to ever return. It's not like it's one that goes into rotation. So definitely play it to its heart's content till you are happy with it. I've had a lot of fun playing it. I hope you guys have had a lot of fun playing it. Expect for the skins to come back as well. They're probably going to come back on the very last day. Obviously, they want to get those last minute sales in. There's no way they don't bring those back. Like, I guarantee it. Either the last day or, one of the days right before. Because, again, there's still 4 days, 8 hours, and 35 minutes according to my on-screen look right now. So expect those skins to come back. If you did not pick up Black Widow and you did not pick up Star-Lord, you guys will definitely get a chance to get those again later on, probably next week. Maybe not even next week, in the next 4 days, 3 days probably. So hope you guys enjoyed. Again, make sure to leave a like, sub, share around, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.